Why do we come across some statements about God from the ancient philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle to the modern day scientists like Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, and Neil Tyson? They either accept or reject the God, but all of them have tried to know the God in one way or the other. Even in today's busy and fast-paced world, the question about our existence, our purpose, and the quest to know God stands as one of the most profound struggles of mankind. To know God is not just an intellectual exercise, it's a desire lying deep in every individual. From the ancient times to the modern world, theories about knowing God, theories how to know God has occupied the minds of scholars, philosophers, and the common man. But how to know God? He is not before our eyes. We don't have any direct sight of Him. Welcome to Quran for Humanity. Here we discuss various complex questions about the life in light of the Quran. Today we will continue our discussion about knowing God through His signs. All praise belongs to Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, and may peace and blessings be upon Prophet Muhammad, his family, and his companions. Infinite wisdom, God has chosen to veil Himself from us, but He has left an abundance of His signs all around us, within universe and within ourselves. The world is full of marvelous and awe-inspiring objects and events around us, coupled with their stunning beauty and breathtaking beauties. But we hardly pay attention to them. We hardly ever think why they exist, why they are here, how they are here, who made them in such a way, all the events and all the processes. What is the purpose of the chain of these events? The verses of the Quran, like the one mentioned below, attracts our attention toward this aspect. So we will study few verses from the Quran today about this knowing God from His signs. The verses are from chapter number 24, verse numbers 43 to 45. Verses are like this. Do you not see that Allah gently drives the cloud, then joins them together, piling them up into masses, from which you see raindrops come forth? And He sends down from the sky mountains of clouds loaded with hail, pouring it on whoever He wills and averting it from whoever He wills. The flash of the clouds lightning nearly takes away eyesight. Allah alternates the day and night. Surely, in this is a lesson for the people of insight, and Allah has created from water every living creature. Some of them crawl on their bellies, some walk on two legs, some walk on four. Allah creates whatever He wills. Surely, Allah is most capable of everything. Here Quran describes, rather paints a picture of forming of cloud, small clouds, gentle clouds, and moving them gently from one place to another place. When they come together and they pile up on each other, they become like mountains, and rain start pouring from them. They move from one place to another place. They pour onto the land which God wants to pour, or avoid the lands which God wants to avoid. We have seen, we have observed, we have experienced this formation and moving of the clouds and pouring of rain. If we pay attention, if you reflect, the whole water cycle, evaporating of the water from the land and from the oceans, then forming of small clouds, gentle clouds, moving them from one place to another, then clouds coming together, piling up upon each other, making them heavy and making them to fall as a rain is a long process. The way clouds are formed over a period, the way they move from one place to another place, the way they are distributed, the sheer scale of the activity is way beyond human capacity, and in this there is a sign for us. There is a sign that this system is designed by someone who is very powerful, very intelligent, very and benevolent for the benefit of mankind. And in this there is a sign. At the same time, the power of the clouds is such that the thunder from it takes away our eyesight. Sometimes it creates havoc also, but most of the time we are protected. Moving forward to next verse, Quran describes the changing day and night. This is a regular phenomena we see right from our childhood, and we don't pay attention. But during the day we do activities to earn our livelihoods, and during the night we take rest, we recoup our energy for the next day. And sometimes the night is short, day is long, sometimes day is short, night is long. If we pay attention to this cycle of alteration of day and night, this is a sign of God. Lastly, the verse mentions that all living creatures are created out of water. Quran has mentioned this fact long before the advent of science, and this is a sign. Also, all those creatures, including mankind, are created from the water, but they walk on 2 legs, 4 legs, or few of them run on their bellies. This difference gives them different capabilities, and they serve different purposes. We see a wide variety of creatures in different shapes, different colors, different sizes, with different capacities and different strength, but all of them are created from water, and in this there is a sign of God. This tells us about the great creative power of God. There is a sign of God in this if we pay attention. And lastly, the verse tells us that Allah is capable of everything. And if we pay attention to all these 3 parts of the verse which we discussed earlier, we can be sure Allah has power over everything. Such verses from the Quran tries to awaken us from our deep sleep. With this, we have come to the end of today's discussion. We will bring you more talks about the Quran and the topic we are discussing today. So keep visiting us. If you have not subscribed to our channel so far, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell sign so that you get notification for all our new videos. If you have any questions about the Quran or Islam, please do mention them in the comments below. We will try to answer them as much as possible. If you want to read the Quran in your own language, you may download it from our website quranforhumanity.org. We have got translations of the Quran in more than 100 languages. May guidance and peace be upon entire humanity.